Alright, they told me tell your story walking. I told my story with a box in my hand. My stereo would talk when I would press play. Beats on rewind on a cassette tape. I'm often in a state of rhyme poetry walking, and the mind frame lost in the beat. Ain't nothing soft in the street, it's what it is. I'm from New York with the heat. Just a kid with a dream, trying to prove it's unique. Been changed by God, pushing back darkness with speech. And make scenes everywhere to train to the street. I found quick that they respect you when you aiming to keep your mouth honest for the Lord. You don't sway to the beast. Ain't nothing gained from talking thug, with thug ain't what you be. So I found myself freestyle in a clutch. In like a minute, I was set apart from thousands of thugs. Cause everybody had it written that they sounded so tough, but then they ran out. I kept going, pounding their gut. Yo, off the top, I could get it in, spit about God. About 20 times nicer than they spit about cars. Plus the fact, I'm a one-man army in charge to put a hurtin' on these liars. They be coming in squads, but that don't faze me. I feel just like the Hulk and it's crazy. I'm like a bionic chef, beast baking these pastries. Just a snack when these liars act up and they hate me. I'm loving the gift of hip-hop that freely he gave me.
Snowing through hills of, snowing through hills of, snowing through hills of snow. I don't know where we can go from here. I just know where I'm supposed to be. Everything in me will lead me there. Here I am. I don't know where we can go from here. I just know where I'm supposed to be. Everything in me will lead me there. Here I am. And I get there, and I get there, and I get there. The timing's so right. And I get there, and I get there, and I get there. I'm shining so bright. And I get there, and I get there, and I get there. The timing's so right. And I get there, and I get there, and I get there. I'm shining so bright.
You see now, it's so natural. Music's a part of life. The sounds of a hard snare is the fuel spark with a mic. In the darkest parts of my life, I would use it on with the light. It's so funny, cause I remember it used to be hard to write. Started when life was ugly, but built my bars up to fight. On the hardest streets of Manhattan, the Staten Squad of the night. With broken stereotypes that you can't have bars to be white or be Christian, being so nice that some other squads would dislike. So in spite my life at times being so tough, God, I wanna thank you, it's for giving me this gift. I love it so much, it's so nuts that people that don't know you will just go nuts whenever I go grab the mic, describing you in poems. As I seek you, I could see how people see you. So this music is a means to bridge the gap with who I speak to. When I speak truth, I think it's so strategic when I'm speaking that the stage is just a steeple with a conduit to speak through. But God, without you, I'd be doubtful. So you give the music purpose that's eternal, not just sentences and vowels. The strength I have is in you, plus the things I know about you is what gives me this whole mouthful of scalpels bound to just pound dudes. I'll be honest, I feel for all those people with their goals as they place them on a pedestal as if they're seeking gold. I'm not seeking what you're seeking, I go deep beneath the soul. If this is anything, it's worship for he who's seated on the throne.
I don't know where we can go from here. I just know where I'm supposed to be. Every